biggest takeaways I took from your 5 minutes of questioning was that Hur confirmed to you directly that the White House did pressure the DOJ to change the report, remove references to Biden's memory. So have you seen that letter asking him to do so? And what was your reaction to hearing that confirmed to you?
Yeah. Well, first of all, I appreciate him confirming that first of all, they tried to get him to change, Mr. Hur, to change the report to leave out the part where my colleague from Wisconsin, Representative Fitzgerald, basically referred to as senile. And but then the White House even tried to go over his head to the Attorney General. And so the White House understood how damning that statement was. But I think it was, once again, it was a case of, I think Mr. Hurd knows that Joe Biden was guilty of doing this. He just did not want to go to indictment on it.
Also, in your questioning, I think that you made this very interesting tie between Biden using these materials from the classified documents to give the ghostwriter for a book in order to enrich himself, and linking that to the House Oversight Committee's work, looking into that Biden family's money grubbing, as you said yesterday. So, some people might look at that and say, well, a lot of politicians do write books and see themselves as historical figures. So can you elaborate on that line of questioning and your connection between, the House Republicans' investigations into the Biden family?
Yeah, I think your characterization is exactly what I was trying to say yesterday, that it's a pattern. I mean, you see a pattern with actually both Hunter and Joe Biden, where they conveniently cannot answer questions that are the really tough questions at the heart of corruption. And so their memory goes away. But also, it is a consistent thing that, and Hur brought this up, he said, and this was underlying really, though, the message that Mr. Hur was delivering yesterday, that President Biden views him as himself as this historic figure. I mean, he really has a grand view of himself. And then, so there's that. But then there's also the money that he got. I didn't realize until yesterday that Joe Biden got $8 million. So he had real incentive to put some, call it salacious or really interesting information into that book, and then to draw his ghostwriter into it. And his ghostwriter does not have a security clearance. I mean, you're violating the law at that point when you're sharing secure information to somebody that does not have the clearance.